All right, so welcome to MG Sports TV, people. Thank you very much for joining again. And we're going to discuss Leon Bailey this morning. I know that he's a hot talking topic at this present moment, and he's getting a lot of stick. And I mean a lot of stick. Last night I was at the game, man. Let me tell you, man. The fans, the whole thing left for the fans to do was come onto the pitch, pick up Leon Bailey, put him on the bench, and take up another player and put them on the field and just go back in the stands and celebrate. That's the whole thing left for the fans to do. The frustration was clear. Anyways, people, please do smash that like button and hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. And if you like content, these type of contents, you want to join the family, just hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bells to get more regular updates. So let's get back on it. Now, the big question is, what is happening with Leon Bailey? Now, we can't have an excuse. There's no excuse at all. And let me tell you why there's no excuse. No excuse. We are seeing what Demarai Gray is doing right now. And that is definitely putting a bit more pressure on Leon Bailey to deliver. So we can fix this. That is putting a lot more pressure on Leon Bailey to deliver. Why? Because Demarai Gray coming in just a few games, goals, assists, contribution, high threat level, and all of these factors. And these are the same characteristics that would want to associate with Leon Bailey. Creating chances, getting to dangerous areas, causing defenders problem, running rings around defenders. If possible, a trick or flair every now and then. Just if possible, just if possible. But these, as I said, these are the characteristics or the skill set that would associate with Leon Bailey. And Demarai Gray coming in, we're getting all of that in vital moments of game. And the thought process is this now, because you could sense it in the stadium. It's vastly different, people, from what you get in the stadium, the feeling that you get in the stadium in comparison to when you're watching it on TV or wherever you're watching it on. But when you're at the stadium, it's the players that they are frustrated with. It's clear. And I'm going to do a separate video on Boza. I'm going to do a separate video because it's a different talking point. But for Leon Bailey, the player that we all expect to be bringing Jamaica on his back, certainly it seems as if we can't really rely on that. It just seems like we can't really necessarily rely on that. And it's kind of frustrating. It's kind of frustrating for me. Tell me what you think. Is it frustrating for you to see him trying over and over again, trying the same things and it not coming off? It's very, very frustrating. 1 or 2 times, we should delete something with the match vlog, Jano sir. Hopefully people don't really watch. A lot of people don't really watch that. I hope a lot of people don't watch it. Yeah. Anyways, back to me and say. Just remember something I'm saying. So back to me and say. It's very, very frustrating to watch him try these things over and over again and it's not coming off. 1 and 2 moments you think, yes, he did something there. Maybe a turn or a little bit of trickery. But when he does that, he holds onto the ball maybe a hundredth of a second too long. And then lose the ball or turn over possession. So, with regards to holding on to the ball and driving that players, fine, no problem. We hold our hands up, fine. But what about the other aspects of football? What about moving the position defensively? Last night, the right back was so exposed. Javier Brown was so exposed. No one to cover him. No one to help him defend. Once the ball hit down in that channel, it's Javier Brown 1v1 and a defender. And Leon Bailey up top, just hands on hip like this, looking, say, "Oi, Brown, get that job done. Do your part of the work." And really and truly, that's not necessarily how football is. And it's harsh. It's really, really harsh on Leon Bailey. And let me tell you why it's harsh on Leon Bailey. Because he's trying. He is trying. It's just unfortunate that it's not coming off. It's just unfortunate. And that's the reason why 90% of the fan base right at this moment are saying, come off the bench. Just let him come off the bench. Let him come off the bench. That's not the reason. Because it's just strictly frustration. It's totally frustration. And at the end of the day, when you're consistently trying something and it's not working, the big question is, why don't you just simplify your game? Just simplify your game. I'm going to bring up some. I'm just going to read out some stats here. I wanted to bring it up just before. I wanted to bring up his international statistics. The amount of goals that he scored for Jamaica. So in 24 appearances, Leon Bailey scored 4 goals. In 24 appearances for the senior team, Leon Bailey scored 4 goals. 4 in 24 appearances. Now, is that for an attacker, and an attacker that we're heavily looking at to be the leader or to be the marksman or the key marquee player in the team? Is that a really good return? 24 appearances, 4 goals? No. If you are a scout and you're looking for a player and you want an attacker, you want a winger, according to the statistics, according to the information you receive, that winger is a creative winger and he's also a goal scoring winger, and he is lethal in the front setting, beating players, taking on players, causing problems. But when you reel up, it's just his numbers. That's the first thing you encounter with. Specifically, just his numbers for the national team. And you said, oh, 24 appearances, 4 goals. Even if he was playing in league football, those numbers, they're not good. They're not good. So definitely, you can clearly see that there is some level of frustration there from the fans, and you have to understand the fans as well, because really and truly, fans are really trying to give him 100% support. All right, so in 26, he has a total, including international friendlies, of 26 appearances, 4 goals, 6 assists. So that's 10 goal contribution. That's 10 goal contribution in 26 appearances. Is that really good enough? And he's been playing with the team from 2019, maybe 4 years now. So these are questions now. These are definitely questions that people will be asking at this moment. What is Leon Bailey really contributing at this present moment for the national team? And what is it exactly that he's doing to say that he's Warren consistently starting? So these are the questions. In my perspective, I strongly believe that you can see that in the phase of game, it's evident that he holds onto the ball a little bit too long. And as I said, one fan in particular tell him something. And so what happened? He was on the wing, on the right wing, close to the grandstand, very close to the grandstand, and he do something, beat one man, then go down the line and hold on the ball. So they lose the ball. A man blurt out a man say loud enough. SYM, loud, extremely loud. And I tell us him hear it. Him hear it and him beat the ground when he get up, and he hold on head and beat the ground when he get up. And you could see that he himself is also very frustrated that things aren't really coming up. Just his fine margins aren't coming up. And I would advise him, just simplify a game. Make it really more simple. Just simplify it and it will come. The problem is, will he simplify it? That's a big problem. Now, in my perspective, as I said, I understand Leon Bailey's frustration in trying to do things, trying to be the marquee player for the team. And then now, I also understand the fans' frustration with Leon Bailey, wanting to be that player. Unfortunately, it's just very frustrating when certain things aren't coming off. And that's just how I analyze the situation at this present moment. Last night, I don't believe that it was his best game. I don't think it was his best game. I do think that he had key moments in the game as well. So certainly that's football, I would say. But consistency is the key, and that's just something that most fans are asking of Leon Bailey. Just a bit more consistent and simplify your game. People, tell us what you think in the comment section. MG Sports TV here, people. Smash the like button, and I'll see you guys again. We are out. Boom.